mean, I remember Dele Alli playing for MK Dons.
Well. Yeah, I know.
And I followed his career because I was manager against him when he was at MK Dons, and I used to think he's a good player. And he got on the end of crosses, sneaked in, great runs, his movement, clever. He's gone to Spurs. He's 26. I just can't. Something's not right. He's gone to Everton. Frank Lampard started him in one game. He signed him. He watches him train every day. He's played everybody bar Dele Alli in midfield. He's playing Iwobi in there, Tom Davis. He'll play anybody bar Dele Alli. Doesn't bring him on when he needs a goal. I mean, he's got nearly 100 goals in his career. Why did
Frank go from then?
That's the mystery. Why? Frank is obviously watching him train every day. It's either something mentally not quite right with him. It's either something mentally. Physically, is he injured? Or can he not run like he used to be able to run? Or has he lost his hunger?
He's only 26, by
26.
But if Frank Lampard's not going to start you, because you can imagine Frank Lampard's going to want to play young English talent, Dele Alli, similar sort of player to Frank Lampard in the late runs into the box. That was his game. If he can't get game time under Frank Lampard, then it's who's going to get him back to the form that he's had. And you played in Turkey, didn't you? It's not an easy league to go to, is it, at all, Dean?
I've tried to put myself in Frank Lampard's shoes, what I'd do with Dele Alli, right? So Frank's seen what we seen when he signed him. He thought, I'll have him. He'll ghost into the box.
He's probably not interested.
So then, if he's not interested, I would sit down with him and try and coax it out of him. What's wrong?
Do you want to play
what's the match? Do you want to play?
To get back?
Then I'd get a psychologist in to talk to him and say, can you see, he might not tell me things, can you have a word and see if you can get him going? Because something's not quite right. Something's, whether he's got like you get the yips at golf.
Yeah.
But do you reckon,
has he got that on a football pitch where he don't believe every step he takes is the wrong step?
But Dean, don't you think sometimes you can get a bit too much too soon and you can fall out of love with football, because financially he'll be fine.
We've always said about certain players, bothered.
Yeah,
that's what you'd say. Is he bothered?
I don't see the hunger out there from him.
And look, you don't get what I'm about to say being an average player. He's got 37 England caps, a Champions League runner-up, 2-time PFA Young Player of the Year. You know what I mean?
And he's playing Iwobi in front of me and not bringing me on when we need a goal. Desperate for a goal and not bringing... And if he'd have started him in 5 games and he'd have played terrible... You could understand. You might think, well, he's gone. But he hasn't even started him.
And even against Aston Villa on the weekend, they had no strikers. Rondon was on the bench. Perfect game for Dele Alli to play as a false number 9. He's good at making runs into the box. You've got Gordon and Gray. But there's something that we're not seeing. And Lampard's seeing in training and thinking, these other players want it more than you. Yeah. So I don't care what you've done. You're not going to play for me unless you show me you really want to play for the football club.
But Gabby, you've trained with players who don't train well.
No,
and when they can smell the hot dogs, they're on it.
Yes.
And I would just chuck him in. And if that was the case, he's not training well.
Talk about fall from grace. Right? A permanent deal would be less than £6 million now. I'm reading. 4 years ago, he was rated around 85, 90 million. You can get him for less than 6 now.
Well, I mean, whoever's signing him, they've got to sit him in front of him and say, "Do you want to play football anymore? Do you really want to play football? Or are you going to pack in? Because tell me now before you make me look a mug. If I sign you and you're not trying." You're going to have to ask him that. By the way, you still playing, aren't you, Gab?
6-a-side, yeah. 9-a-side, actually, last night.
I heard you having a go at George, saying he's giving the ball away every time he gets it yesterday.
He done well at times, but, he was just giving the ball away.
But I've just spoke to him this morning, and he said you're not passing anymore.
I'm in midfield.
Your new name is Gabby Foden.
I'm a second midfielder now.
Gabby Foden could have squared 3 for him yesterday.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.